Then here we have the test sample. Here is our glucose D, which contains the alkyl group, that is the aldehyde group.
Today, I'll be giving you the theoretical guide on the analysis of glucose and then zinc oxide. Let's assume you are provided with these samples in the preparation of your qualitative analysis. This particular analysis is simple and straightforward, so I'll give you the likely questions and the answers theoretically. Then don't forget to watch the practical videos where these two compounds were analyzed, that is glucose, of course, and then zinc oxide. First of all, you will be provided with such reagents like sodium hydroxide, the silver nitrate, the aqueous ammonia, Fehling solutions A and B, then acidified potassium, heptaoxodichromate 6, litmus paper will be there. Then you need your apparatus for heating. The Bunsen burner is also required. So this is actually very simple to predict, and if you listen well, you will come out in flying colors if you happen to meet the glucose analysis in the examination. Then don't forget to read the questions very well in the question paper in any exam you are going to write. Focus on what the question paper say. Don't assume or live on what you know. So if you are analyzing glucose, for example, you should first of all remember that glucose is a reducing sugar. So you should go and study about test for reducing sugar using Fehling solutions. Then you will also get prepared for silver mirror test. Yes, of course, because the reagents that are required for this silver mirror test are all there. Then you should also know that potassium heptaoxodichromate 6 under acidic medium is a powerful oxidizing agent, and glucose being an aldose sugar, which have the CHO being a reducing sugar, of course, because it's an aldose sugar, it will definitely reduce the potassium heptaoxodichromate 6 from 6 to +3, it will turn it green. So you see the likely questions there. You just see the answers to these likely questions. And if you are analyzing as a beginner in chemistry, these questions are 90 or 95% sure they will appear in the examination, of course. And then for zinc oxide, you should just know that zinc oxide, action of heat turns it yellow, then on cooling it turns white. So you might be required to heat this zinc oxide, and it's very simple. Some cases you might also be required to dissolve in acid, then test for zinc 2 ion, but that's going to be rare. But just know that zinc oxide is also a pigment in some paints and other uses. So mostly here, I'm just begging you to subscribe and share this video. Then if you need further guide, of course, this is the easy world of science. So you see the likely questions there. Now, before the answer, let's take a break and look at what we call majestic periodic table. I have a nice package for you. Watch that majestic periodic table, which is there to help you in learning of chemistry. You are in the easy world of science. Analysis is my topmost priority. I love it so much. You can also watch my video on silver mirror test. Of course, is an old video here on this channel. I've produced video on the silver mirror test, which you might see during the analysis of glucose. Of course, search for it on this channel. Her Majesty is the World Science Channel. We don't come here only for exam. You can contact me for your real analysis. You can also contact me in the production processes of some industrial things, and also for more coaching for teachers and also students. Best of luck in your exams. Let's take a break and see this majestic periodic table. Then the clear answer to this analysis will follow immediately. The electronic configuration itself is all written starting from hydrogen down to the organesium, that's one bearing atomic number of 118. That's up to 118. Then coming to the classification of the elements, this is just purely majestic. It indicated many groups and classes of elements that you never know they exist, and explained most trends. So it is purely a summarized chemistry textbook in form of a table. You see that classification, you see the alkali earth metal, the alkali metals, the halogens, the chalcogens, indicating the common names of each group. Apart from the one that is commonly known like the halogens, you have the all formers, the chalcogens, the nitrogen family. This table has come to answer your questions as a chemistry teacher, especially if you are in the class teaching. Your job is just to point at that table and the information you want will be there for you. Then, this table do not only just contain the configuration, it shows the order, the half-bar order, how the electrons fill the orbitals. Why do we write 1s first? Then after 1s, we go to 2s, 2p. You see the arrow down indicating. And then it shows the number of shells present and the maximum electron each electron shell can hold. Their common name, the K shell, the L, M, N, and also showed the formula for the maximum electron each shell can hold. So I cannot mention them all. Place order for your own copy of this majestic periodic table. You will not regret it. I've come to help you learn chemistry. I've come to help you teach your students very well. Present this. Can hang it everywhere. Remember, the periodic table, the Mendeleev table, is one of the most popular tables, and that's the table that represents science, even though it's chemistry. But anywhere you see that table hanging, automatically you know that this particular institution or this organization is scientific. Much love from me to you. Remain majestic. Bye for now.